the women's lightweight 4. Australia on station 1. China on station 2, the current world champions. Station 3 is the Soviet Union. Station 4, Canada. Station 5, Great Britain. And station 6 is Germany West, with the Germany West crew going out to the early lead from Great Britain, Australia, then back to Canada, Soviet Union and China.
Le départ vient d'être donné aux 4 rameuses en pointe sans barreuse poids léger, et après les premiers 200 mètres, nous avons en tête l'Australie et l'Allemagne Ouest en même temps, puis suivi de près Grande-Bretagne, Canada, Union Sowjetik et Chine. Nach den ersten 200 Metern haben wir in diesem Vierer ohne Steuerfrau mit Bahn 1 Australien, 2 China, 3 Sowjetunion, 4 Kanada, 5 Großbritannien, 6 Deutschland West in Führung, Australien und Westdeutschland auf gleicher Höhe, gefolgt von Großbritannien, Kanada, Sowjetunion und China.
Now the Australian crew putting in a strong effort here as they come up towards the 500 metre mark. Maybe just putting their bow in front now of the Germany West crew on the outside station. Then back to station 4 in third position, which is Canada, just ahead of Great Britain, who won at Lucerne earlier this year and finished second in the world behind China last year. Then back to the Soviet Union on station 3 in fifth position. And at this stage, the champions from last year, China, back in 6th position as they approach the 500 metre mark. The race on between the extremities of the course at the moment. Australia on station 1, and Germany West on station 6, vying for the lead just ahead of Great Britain. Then follows Canada, then follows the crew from Soviet Union, and then China, with Australia rating 37 strokes a minute. They're certainly keeping the rating up as they came through the 500 metres. It was Australia leading in the women's lightweight 4, just ahead of the crew now on station 4, which is Canada, then back to Great Britain, the Soviet Union, Germany West and China.
Aux 750 mètres, nous avons l'Australie en tête, devant 3 bateaux, une demi-longueur derrière, qui sont Allemagne Ouest, Canada et Union Soviétique, attardée la Chine. Non, c'était le Canada, Grande-Bretagne et Allemagne West. Bei der 750 Meter Marke haben wir in Führung gesehen Australien eine halbe Länge zurück, 3 Boote, nämlich Deutschland West, Großbritannien und Kanada, dann eine Länge, 1,5 Längen zurück, Sowjetunion und dann noch China.
Coming up towards the 1,000 metre mark now, past the pleasure boats there at the 1,000 metre mark near Weeks Flat. Australia being hotly pressed now by the crew from Great Britain and Canada over on. But they go through in the lead. Australia leading at the 1,000 in 3:16.11. In second place was Great Britain, just ahead of Canada, followed by Germany West on the far side, then back to the Soviet Union on lane 3, and China, the champions last year from Bled, back in 6th position. But the Australians leading through from a very close race for second for Great Britain and Canada, then follows Germany West and the Soviet Union and China as they come into this third 500 metres. Australia still rating on 37 strokes a minute.
Aux 1000 mètres, nous avons en tête toujours l'Australie, suivi de près une pointe de bateau derrière le Canada, et encore une demi-pointe de bateau derrière Grande-Bretagne, puis Allemagne Ouest et qui tombe un peu en arrière, et en se remontant l'Union Soviétique et la Chine.
750 metres to go, and it's still the Australian girls and Amanda Cross, Pam Westendorf, Sally Ninham and Rebecca Joyce in the lead in this women's lightweight 4. Over the crews on the far side, Great Britain and Canada on stations 5 and 4 respectively. Then across to Germany West in 5th, 4th position, followed by the Soviet Union and China, improving its position now. In fact, China have gone past the crew from the Soviet Union and are moving through the field now. But with about 600 metres to go, it's still Australia in the lead in the women's lightweight 4, about half a length in front of the Canadian crew out on station 4, followed by Great Britain a further half a length back in 3rd position, about a length further back to China, improving its position now on station 2, just ahead of Germany West on the far side, and the Soviet Union dropping back at the 1,500 metre mark. Australia about a metre in front of Canada and Great Britain, followed by the China, then Germany West and the Soviet Union.
Encore 500 mètres et c'est justement le Canada qui passe légèrement en tête devant l'Australie. Qui va le faire de ces deux? Canada, Australie, puis Grande-Bretagne, puis Allemagne-Ouest, puis Chine et Union soviétique. Noch 500 Meter bis ins Ziel. Kanada leicht in Führung vor Australien und Großbritannien, das jetzt stark aufkommt. Dann China, dann Sowjetunion.
I've got Canada and Australia going stroke for stroke here in the women's lightweight for gold for 1990 at the World Championships. A great finish coming up here with the Canadians just moving into a slight lead over Australia with 250 metres to go. It's Canada at 37 strokes a minute, Australia at 37 going stroke for stroke. It's anybody's race between those two crews. Great Britain back in third place, followed by the improving China, then back to Germany West and the Soviet Union. The Australian crew now drawing back up alongside the crew from Canada. Canada and Australia now going stroke for stroke, with Canada still about a third of a length in front, looking a little bit more polished at the end of the race. Great Britain making a move on the other side to hold off China for third position. It's the crew from Canada starting to lift their rating up to 39 strokes a minute for the run in towards the finish in the women's lightweight 4. Another great finish coming up. The Australians doing valiantly down on the inside to try and come back at Canada, but Canada about half a length in front with only a few strokes to go in the women's lightweight 4. It's going to be Canada first, the gold to Canada, the silver to Australia in second place. Great performance there. Very, very close for third, almost a dead heat between Great Britain and China. Then comes the crew from Germany West, about a further length and a half back to the Soviet Union, bringing up the rear. The women's lightweight 4, a great finish there, and we will have to wait the judges' official result. And here's Werner Müller.
Chine et Grande-Bretagne qui va gagner la médaille de bronze. Ce sont les juges d'arrivée qui vont en